What's going on out there? I'm your host, Talking Face, and this could be news brought to you by Royal Family Studios. If you can, please like and share, subscribe to the page, tell your friends about us. It is September 11, 2020, and it's been 19 years since the tragic attack on the Twin Towers, September 11, 2001, by cowardly terrorists. I would like to take a moment of silence for the people lost in that attack. It's been an eventful week this week. We have a lot going on, but I just want to cover a couple of stories. First story is this beef going on between Candace Owens and Cardi B. Candace Owens got on Ben Shapiro's show and had a couple of words about Cardi B.
It is one of the biggest insults. It is demeaning. It is pandering. It is ridiculous, okay? And she asked pointedly ridiculous questions. I want lower taxes, but I want universal health care for all. She had no idea what she was doing, and yet both Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden made the time to sit with her because they believe black people are stupid. And black people that thought, yay, that's a win. No, it's not a win.
Cardi B did not appreciate this. And since Candace Owens went on and was saying that Cardi B was not intelligent enough to talk about politics because it's not her realm, Cardi B went back at her.
I will never have a conversation with you. Your GoFundMe got canceled because you was fucking saying slick remark about George Floyd, like, oh, you guys are feeling sorry for George Floyd for his death, but he wasn't no angel. I don't give a fuck he was he was an angel. I don't give a fuck if he had a porn tape. I don't give a fuck if he sold drug in motherfucking 2014. The person that we needed to hear the most was Trump. Why? Because he's our leader, and we don't know nothing about this fucking pandemic, this fucking sickness. And we couldn't get no real answers. He keep lying. Hey, I hope this make you great. I hope you got some new followers. Never again, bitch. Because at the end of the day, just the shit that you said about George Floyd, I cannot have a conversation with you. I will literally fucking stick a Louboutin on your neck. And I can't do that. I can't do that because, have a lot to lose now, so I just rather just avoid people like you.
And if you think Cardi B knows about politics, then you must not be aware of this interview with Joe Biden. It sounded like a Christmas list.
Want free Medicare, and this is why it's important to have free Medicare, because look what's happening right now. You see why we should have been have free Medicare for a long time. I of course think that we need a free college education. That's second, and I want black people to stop getting killed and no justice for it. I'm tired of it.
She's a terrible influence on your daughters. Next up, we have police officers stepping down across the nation. There's one story in particular about the police chief and others in command stepping down, resigning in Rochester, New York after the death of Daniel Prude. The police chief had this to say.
Singletary has announced that he is, after 20 years of service in RPD alone, stepping aside. And he said this: as a man of integrity, I will not sit idly by while outside entities attempt to destroy my character. The events over the past week are an attempt to destroy my character and integrity. The members of the Rochester Police Department and the greater Rochester community know my reputation and know what I stand for. The mischaracterization and the politicization of the actions that I took after being informed of Mr. Prude's death is not based on facts and not what I stand for.
I can assure this community that I am committed to instituting the reforms necessary in our police department.
The city's mayor insists she did not pressure Chief Laurent Singletary to step down, though she'd previously criticized him for initially not informing city officials of the use of force during the encounter.
We see this time and time again. A small group of individuals pressure the mayor or the governor. The Democratic mayor and governor folds under a little bit of pressure and forces good officers to resign. It's ridiculous. And these Democratic mayors and governors are weak. Caving to the mob like the mob is going to stop after you give them stuff. That's not how mobs work. Now, he's not the only one. The police chief in Portland, Atlanta, and in Dallas also retired. And the funny thing, these people are all black. Actually, in Dallas, it was the first black female chief that they had. She was only working there for 2 years. The Daniel Prude situation is a funny case because the news media refuses to be honest about it. He didn't even die in police custody. He died in the hospital. Go figure, the news not telling the truth because narrative in America is racist to the core. In these situations, it would help to be honest. The police officers that are patrolling these areas are patrolling in mostly minority neighborhoods. The ones that are being attacked are also minorities, and a lot of police officers are minorities. And defunding them would mostly affect minority communities. Even leftist Al Sharpton knows this.
We need to reimagine how we do policing. But when you are talking about the fact that, A, we are in the areas where that is inundated with guns, that has this serious problems of our people being given guns that can't even get a summer program. To take all policing off is something that I think a latte liberal may go for as they sit around the Hamptons discussing this as some academic problem. But people living on the ground need proper policing.
But that's all I got for you today. I'm your host, Talking Face, with Royal Family Studios. If you can, subscribe to the page. Like and share our videos. Go back, look at some of our old videos. Tell your friends about us. Remember, stay safe, stay prayed up, and do your own research. Peace.